Well, following on from the concerns of Europeans living here in Scotland, we have another special report looking at Scots who live in Europe. Many are worried about their right to stay there, their jobs and businesses, and a lack of information.
I postponed my wedding because I was meant to be getting married on the 30th of March back in Edinburgh. We were told that we might not be able to travel back to Austria if it was a no-deal Brexit. We decided it was best not to risk our lives here, and we actually sadly postponed our wedding due to this. It's been 2 weeks of stress, crying, heartbreak. We lost a lot of money, a lot of sleep. It just seems that no one actually knows what will happen to us. So yeah, it's like looking down a big scary black tunnel.
I'm afraid about my status here. Will I have to apply for a special identity card? Will I have any of my rights taken away? I have a lot of anxiety about Brexit, so psychologically as well, it's also taken its toll. I think all of us just feel completely betrayed and left aside by the government in the UK.
This is home, so we're crossing our fingers that they want to keep us. There is no process in place. We don't know what documentation we'll need. It's not that we're burying our head in the sand, it's that simply nobody knows. But we understand politically it might be bigger than us, so we have no idea. We've heard absolutely the square root of nada.
I'm most worried about that people aren't going to have the same sort of opportunities that I had to go out and see the world and meet so many amazing people. I think that would be a real shame if other people don't have that.
We didn't have the chance to vote in a referendum, which is one thing that makes me really angry because it's something that affected obviously our lives dramatically. My parents are still in Scotland, but they're on their own there. My thought had always been that if anything happens, they can come and live with me. So that's the thing that still worries me the most, actually. My son works in Lisbon. My daughter works in Scotland, and the youngest is going off to university hopefully this year. So we all are in different places, and it's really important to us that we can go back and forth and I guess look after each other if something happens.
At the end of Brexit, we will no longer be legally able to drive on a UK driving licence here, and we've been told we have to change onto a Dutch licence or apply for the international driving licence. I've done that now. I now have a Dutch licence and had to give back my UK licence. So when I come back to UK, I'm not sure how I drive in the UK anymore. But yeah, that's the kind of situations, the funny situations we're facing at the moment.
We have probably 3/4 of our holiday business here comes from the UK. Immediately after the vote, when the currency exchange rate dropped dramatically, their holidays immediately became 20% more expensive. So for the last 2.5 years, we've definitely seen the number of guests that we have coming from the UK has tailed off. Brits, Scots in Europe feel a little bit abandoned and a little bit forgotten about. I think the UK government could and should be doing a lot more to help us.